Erika, you can start.
Okay. Hello, good morning, Professor and everyone. And today, our group one would like to present the poster assignments of retail business in Canada. We have 5 members. Now I'm going to present about the backgrounds of the Lululemon. And we have Lululemon is one of the recognized and athletic apparel brands, and also famous popular for the design gears of yoga and running like training suits. And also it has popular for the fashionable and comfortable. And it also have a high qualities and is innovate the good qualities of the fabrics. And next session will be introduced by the Sajid. I would like
Yes,
to
the political aspect.
yeah.
Can you go to the political aspect slide? Okay. The political aspect of Lululemon Canada falls under the pestle model. So the political aspects affects the refers to the effect on Lululemon, which is set by the government's policies and regulation on the business. Now, Lululemon Canada is subject to a wide range of political factors that can be affected in its operation. Examples of political factors are the government regulation on trade, which can impact a company's supply chain and increase cost. Then employment and labor law, which can impact a company's ability to hire and retain employees and increase their labor cost. Environmental regulation relates to waste management, emission, and other concerns, which can impact the company's compliance and reputation. Then political instability and government change, which can also impact the company's profitability and operation. So Lululemon Canada must closely monitor these factors and adjust its operation accordingly to maintain its sustainability and profitability. I'll let the other person to discuss the another factor. So you can go to the next slide. Yes.
Okay. Hello, everyone. In the economic analysis of Lululemon Canada, first part of the presentation, we have listed out two main characteristics of economic factors. That is, they are external and they are macro elements. External in the sense that the business, let's say Lululemon, they don't have any control over these factors. And macroeconomics, it means that these factors are interconnected to each other. Change in one factor affects the other. So as the business don't have any control and the factor effects, change in factor may generate multiple effects, ripple effects, series of effects on the business. So it's very important for a business to have an idea about these factors in advance and make strategies towards them to reduce risk in an advanced economic condition. So moving to the second part of the presentation, we have listed out six economic factors. That is economic growth, exchange rate, interest rate, labor market, tariffs and trade policies, and customer confidence. And without introducing each and every factor, I'm going to analyze or explain you the competencies and limitations we identified in our analysis of Lululemon in order to face adverse economic factors of the business. First competency is strong financial condition Lululemon has built over time, sound asset base, liquid ratios, and continuous increase in revenue and profit. And this is very helpful in implementing strategies when it's come to adverse economic condition. And the second, it's brand image. We know that when it comes to sportwear, there were several brands who gained the market control, but Lululemon has successfully established its brand image based on what we call high quality, innovation, and sustainability. And this brand image is very important when it's come to practicing economic strategies towards sustainability in an adverse economic condition, they can play a lot without losing their customers because of the brand loyalty. And the third is diversified into different countries, economies, and currencies. This helps Lululemon to have natural hedge over exchange rate changes, and also they can use pricing strategies looking at or considering strengthening and weakening of currencies in their portfolio, because they have a lot of currencies in their portfolio. Okay, third one is Lululemon has strong e-commerce platform and innovation sustainability drives. That is also very important in recent economic conditions to maintain their sustainability throughout the adverse economic condition. Moving to the limitations of the company, we identified two basic limitations. That is, they have very limited product portfolio. That means they are not diversified much. That's a big issue when it's come to an adverse economic condition. And the second is their less control over their supplies. Because Lululemon do not produce their products, but they buy it and sell it. So this has very bad effect on their strategies when it comes to an adverse economic condition, because they can't play with the cost of the product. And but we identified several strategies they have used in the business in our analysis. That those are recently they are introducing in-house production. That means they are trying their best to take the control of their supplies. In 2019, end of 2019, they started in-house production in Vancouver House. So they are going towards that. And also, Lululemon is one of the best giant companies who invest a lot in data analyzing. So they use data analyzing as a strength in identifying and fighting against the risk of economic factors. Okay, thank you. Moving on to the next presentation, slide of the presentation.
Hi everyone, I'm going to explain the social culture of company. The company directly communicates with the customers, analyze their demand and generate the products according to their demand. There are some social factors which I'm going to explain. First is consumer behavior. Company is analyzing the demand of the customers and generate the products according to the demand of customers, and customers are willing to invest on these products, and these act as a growth opportunity for the company. The next point is demography. Company target only that proportion of population where most of the population of young women and young men from age group of 16 to 35, as these people want to update their living standards, and they purchase the product of this company. The next point is gender. Company is giving equal priority to all the genders in the company. They are trying to give equal job opportunities to men and women. What is difficult for the company to provide equal job opportunity at all management level, but they are trying to do it. Next point is social equity. Companies fulfilling its responsibility toward the society. They are trying to reduce the waste and produce the products according to the demand of the customer, so that they can give equal, so they can provide social justice to the society. Moving to the next slide. There are some culture norms of the company. The first is they attract right people. Company directly communicate with their customers and analyze their demand, and they try to attract the right customer for their products. They only attract that customer who want to become a physical fitness and sell product to them. And they also have employees in their company who are wearing their clothes and promoting their products among the customers. The next point is they encourage staff members to get involved in local community to promote their product in the society. They always encourage their staff member to get involved in some social event, like if there is any yoga event, then they encourage their customers to take part in that by wearing their brand, so that other people can also get motivated and buy their products. Next, they promote openness and honesty. Most of the time they just they have a transparent nature. They always share their they always promote honesty in their products. They are not hiding anything from the customer. They always share the right information with the customer, and they attract the right customer, and customers are also loyal toward the company. Thank you.
Okay, I'll talk about technology aspects. Basically, technology is essential in today's business environment in every area of the company, no matter what area or industry you're talking about. Most companies worldwide see that new technologies have disrupted their business, resulting in new business concepts. The reason is because this technology helps increasing the productivity and efficiency of systems, products, or services in every area, maybe in production, maybe in logistics, maybe in services. No matter what, technology helps a lot in different companies. In Lululemon's case, they are not just a company focused on yoga, leggings, and fashion. No, they are combining technology to create a new concept of design and community. So basically, they focus to create a community using the technology. Even in pandemia, in COVID-19, their sales increased its value by 40%. That happened because Lululemon focused on creating intelligent investments to avoid lockdown and continue growing. For example, we say that some of the benefits of technology is that also they help tracking and maintain data flow correctly and managing employee records and reduce costs. So going to the next slide, please. In this case, Lululemon tried to invest in different aspects so they can create a better community. They create a CAD and CAM, as you can see. CAD means that it's computer-aided design, and CAM means that it's a software called computer-aided manufacturing. So they helps them to reduce cost, to increase productivity, and to be more close to the clients. Also, another reason is that Lululemon's trying to put their warehouse or wholesalings in countries that matching with their technology path. So basically, the centers are in countries that the technology is developing in a continue growing. Another is that technology they create technological patents. So basically, they acquire many patents for wearables such as fitness belts. That this technology helps clients to transfer biometric data into targeted exercise. So they are offering always different aspects so the clients can be loyal to them. And also they create their own application where you can find locations in all the world, and also you can see workout plans so you can be near a community. That's why in pandemic, COVID-19, they continue growing and they're still growing right now. Thank you.
Okay, the legal aspect. So legal aspect is one of the 6 factors in the model and refers to the law or regulation set by the government that business must comply with. So the labor law are an important legal factor that affects Lululemon. Now, the company has faced criticisms and legal action related to the treatment of workers, including report of poor working condition and lower wages. In 2013, a class action lawsuit accused Lululemon of failing to pay worker for mandatory meeting and training session. Then Lululemon has also faced legal action related to the classification of worker as independent contractor instead of employees. Then, can you change the slide? Then intellectual properties law and Lululemon. Now, intellectual property law are another important legal factor that affect Lululemon. The company relies heavily on branding and design and must protect its intellectual property to prevent competitors from copying its design or using its name and logo without permission. So Lululemon has been involved in several legal disputes related to intellectual property, including trademarks and patent infringement lawsuit against other companies. So, so the company must navigate these legal factors carefully to avoid legal action and to protect its brand. I'll allow other person to read out the next slide.
You are muted. Your mic's on.
Ecological impact issue. Lululemon has many challenges because it has raw materials from other country for the making clothes, like packaging, also getting rid of the waste. So in this process, what we found is buying the raw material. Is the raw material from the other countries like polyester, like spandex, and doing the cottons. It needs a lot of water and a lot of energy, also have to spend fossil fuels. So the company's promise to make all the products, environmental good materials, also recycle polyester and also organic cottons, like so for the to reduce the damages and also does to the environment. Another method is productions. Production also is including like spinning, weaving, and dyeing, also finishings. It also released into the atmosphere negatively affects for the environment. So Lululemon's launched the one product mindset is initiative to reduce the energy, and the another one is the packaging. Packages, most of the product they sold is the packaged by the plastics, so it has a pollution through the walls. So the company has to reduce the environmental impacts, so offering various eco-friendly packaging options. The another thing is in managing the waste. It's also have a responsible for the managing like returning merchandise. Also manufacturing waste has to be arise in the when they are doing the manufacturing process. So it has to be a waste reduction strategies. So it has they have a sustainable goals. So 100% renewable electricity for own and facilities. The another one is a 60% reductions of greenhouse emissions and operating the facility by 2030. And another one is a 60% intent of reduction greenhouse emission across global supply chain by 2030. So we would like to conclude the our presentations. So the company has impacts on the company's operations. So they also have affected by the government regulations and labor laws, also trade policy and taxations. So it also affect the company's sales and profits. So as a result, technology also have elected is include their company's operations. So cyber technology has been used by the organization in order to increase the operational efficiency. So also improve the customer services. So it also is also committed to the sustainability, so reducing the environmental impact. Next have to be discussing and suggestion by the sergeant, please.
Yes, who's
Thank you.
And to finish with the presentation, we have some discussion and suggestions for our team. So basically, we can improve e-commerce capabilities, invest in sustainable production methods, health and wellness trend suggestions, monitor and comply, and finally, law and regulations. That's all. Thank you very much for the presentation, for your attention, and have a good day. Thank you.